Good day, Saints. I'm Gracie Lugo.
And I'm Avery Aiken.
And welcome to Saints Weekly.
Hey, Gracie, did you know we had a local celebrity on our hands?
I didn't.
Yeah, Benny Jack in our own 7th hour Beesechurgers class is blowing up.
Wow. Let's hear it from Devin.
Today, we'll be following Benny Jack Cochran around the Oklahoma Christian High School campus to see what the average life of a student is.
First thing I do is wake up, take a shower, brush my teeth, then I leave for school, During my first 2 hours of school, I'm still kind of asleep. So first hour is kind of just math, so I just sleep. Second hour is English, so I had a test today, but then I slept. And then third hour is Bible class, and I like Bible class, so I don't sleep.
Oh.
After school, I normally just go home, play Fortnite for a little bit, crank 90s on some kids. Then I go to the gym and lift weights. Focus on Fortnite, build, get materials, get a good team. The way to get a dub is to get a good team. When I get home from the gym, eat dinner. My mom normally makes something pretty good, or we order something. And then I just brush my teeth and go to bed.
Wow, that seems like such an interesting life. I wish I could live in. And remember, just focus on cranking 90s and Fortnite.
Thank you, Devin.
Avery, you remember 7th hour last year?
With Coach Nichols.
With Coach Nichols.
Fun. Did you know he's selling some of his stuff?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Show us what you got, Fry.
Are you tired of bare, empty walls? Not know what to do with yourself throughout the day? Are you tired of looking at the same old boring posters while you fill up your water bottle? Well, boy oh boy, do we have the solution for you. And surprisingly, it's coming from Coach Nichols' room, who's selling some of his prized drawings.
I honestly had no idea my stuff was so valuable.
We don't care, Nichols. We just want your drawings. The collection includes a series of amazing drawn paintings, such as students like this one, drawn of Hank Dalrymple, as well as other random drawings. The collection comes with free shades, something amusing to look at while filling up your water bottle. If you pour too much, guess what? It also pours water. If you get our Thriller package, you'll be able to moonwalk like a champ. This will also give you a newfound sense of confidence to woo the ladies. And last but not least, it makes delicious chicken. So pick up the amazing collection of drawings from Roddy Nichols today and get all the perks that come with it. For more information, call 912. Repeat, 912. Side effects may include salmonella from undercooked chicken.
Thank you, Fry.
New year, new Nichols. Speaking of the new year, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I didn't. I can never tend to keep them.
Me neither. Let's see if any OCS students have any New Year's resolutions.
I'm Ben Ramsdale, and today we'll be asking people what their New Year's resolution is.
My New Year's resolution is to be the best basketball player of all time.
I want to improve to have better grades.
My New Year's resolution is to get better grades.
My New Year's resolution is to be a better goalie.
My New Year's resolution is to dress better and look nicer each day.
My New Year's resolution is to stop drinking soda.
My New Year's resolution is to eat more healthy.
My New Year's resolution is probably to take care of my fingernails because I got a lot of dirt and grime underneath them. They're pretty jagged, so they always be cutting people and stuff.
My New Year's resolution is to not get drug tested again.
From eating healthier to cleaning their fingernails, OCS has got them all. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Ben Ramsdale.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
The musical. We are so excited for Anastasia to be performed in February.
Taylor got us some behind-the-scenes footage of what's happening right now at the musical.
Last year, our music director, Dana Lork, put on the musical Little Mermaid that became a great hit among the school. This year, with only a few weeks left, is the musical Anastasia. Here's the behind the scenes.
Dana Lork, our music director, is in charge of overseeing Anastasia the musical.
The musical is coming along very well. We had our first rehearsal yesterday where we did the whole first act, and it went about as I thought it would. But we're right on schedule. We're good to go, and we're going to be ready when it comes.
Micah Simmons is a part of the stage crew to make sure that Anastasia the musical comes to life.
All right, so basically I'm the best one here. My job is I design the backdrop for the park scene. Basically what we do is we look at the script, we analyze it, and then we make the scene come to life on the canvases. And so that's been my job so far. I help paint them and design them.
Jackson Crosby is another stagecraft worker who helps paint and design the set pieces.
Job in stagecraft is basically I am painting benches for a scene, and I'm working with a bunch of other people, and I also made a bunch of chairs and stuff.
The stage crew is working really hard to make Anastasia a wonderful musical. Reporting from Saints Weekly, I'm Taylor Underwood.
Thank you, Taylor. I hope we can still perform with all this COVID stuff ramping back up again.
Me too. So many teachers have been gone.
Here's TJ.
Sick days, something we all love, but it looks like teachers at OCS are having a lot of them. The question is, does the teacher know what they're talking about? Are they able to deliver and teach the way the real teacher would?
My preference always is to have a teacher in the classroom.
Some good news being, students are still in class.
I wanted everybody to be able to stay in class.
The students seem to have a positive outlook on the fact that they have less of a workload.
As we get lighter work, and most of the times they know what they're doing to some extent, so it's really not that bad, but I do miss some of the teachers.
Sick days, something students seem to absolutely love. Teachers, however, not so much. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm TJ Vaughn.
Thank you, TJ. I've heard the Stuco kids have been working really hard to get homecoming back up on its feet. Katie?
Last semester's football homecoming was such a success, and Stuco is already prepping for basketball homecoming, which is coming up soon. We are all so excited to see what they're going to do.
Katie Kramer, a senior at OCS, has been heavily involved in homecoming decorations.
This week we're finishing up homecoming decorations.
The Stuco sponsor, Miss Plus, oversees all homecoming preparations and activities.
So each grade is working on hallway decorations for their class, and Stuco are the people who kind of help come up with different plans, but they bring in classmates to help be a part of it. As far as the assembly goes, there's a lot of planning happening by each grade's lip sync team that volunteered to be a part of that.
Jack Gray, junior Stuco rep, has high hopes for this semester's homecoming.
We're also very excited. We think this is going to be the best homecoming yet. Stay tuned.
This year's homecoming looks like it's going to be great. Don't forget to dress up for the dress-up days to earn your grade points. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Katie Zeminski.
Thank you, Katie. It seems like spring sports are really ramping up.
Yeah, I hope teachers can track down the students. Let's kick it to Luca, and he'll give us a home run.
Spring is big time here at OCS for sports. Student athletes will be in and out of school all semester because of tournaments and games. During this time of year, OCS sports participate in a lot of games and tournaments during school days. This causes students to get behind in school and miss a lot of school. Teachers like computer teacher Holly Emick are affected by this because then they have to continuously catch up with their students and figure out what they are missing.
Spring sports are a pain in the rump because I know they're important to athletes, but teaching is important to me. And when they're gone, they don't have enough time to make up everything when they get back. So who gets the short end of it? Electives teachers. I mean, why are we here? Are we here for sports or are we here to learn?
Some students, like baseball player Carter Sterling, are more affected by this than others.
It can be a little stressful having that much makeup work, but if you just talk to your teachers before you leave, then it's all fine.
Other students, such as star wrestler John Roberts, aren't affected by this as much.
I straight up just don't do it. I mean, the teacher said it's due. Yeah.
Other student athletes, such as Ace Hodges, like to take advantage of the time that he's away at tournaments.
Main thing, just sleep all your problems away and worry about it, or don't worry about it till Sunday night.
Baseball coach, Coach RC, is very adamant in all of his players getting their work done and not getting behind in school.
We try to make sure that all the players get their assignments ahead of time, so they don't get behind in classes and they know that they have to turn in that work even though they're not at school.
As it comes to no surprise, different students and different teachers handle spring athletics at OCS very differently. But the most important thing is that students don't fall behind on their schoolwork. As Mrs. Emmig says, are we here for sports or are we here to learn? I'm Luca Lombardo reporting for Saints Weekly.
Thank you, Luca.
I bet something those athletes aren't looking forward to is the early morning workouts in the weight room. Let's hear it from Lawson.
As spring rolls around, OCS is opening up their weight room to players looking to get a pump in. Today we'll be talking to some of them about what they're doing to improve.
Every morning our school's athletes come in at 6:15 to better themselves for either their sport or just self-improvement reasons. One of the coaches in the weight room is first-year assistant Garrett Sullivan, who aims to help his athletes in many ways.
It's about building those habits that lead to being successful in life, not just sports.
These students have many different routines that aim to build up different muscle groups.
And then squat for our glutes and quads. We put the bar on our back, squat down like so, until you get parallel.
However, football is not the only sport that is occupying the weight room. Track and field also puts in the work on weekday mornings.
It can be a bit intimidating at sometimes, but they're all really supportive, so it's great.
Morning weights are an important part of off-season training. We look forward to see how this benefits players in their upcoming seasons. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Lawson Huffmeyer.
Thank you, Lawson.
Thank you for joining us for yet another edition
of Saints Weekly
with your beloved hosts,
Gracie Lugo
and Avery Aiken.
We'll see you next week.